So hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a stop the music activity in Kahoot. Now what is stop the music? Well, it's lots of questions that I've chosen some music to go with them, and the children have to answer the question as quickly as possible to stop the music. Now I've chosen music the children do not know, and some of the music that I grew up listening to because I thought it was a bit of fun, but they then have to answer the questions on Kahoot to try and stop that music. So let's go and have a look at Kahoot to work out how to do it. So how do we do it in Kahoot? So I'm usually start on the side over here and I choose some options. So I always go for 4 minutes because most songs are about between 3 and 4 minutes long. So, and you don't want them to be 20 seconds anyway. So I'll choose about that. Then points, I like double points myself. You can go for no points if you want as well, if you want to remove any competition, but it's always good to have a bit of competition in your lessons. And this one here, I always say select single answer because there's always going to be one answer, especially when it comes to maths. But if you're doing it for another topic or another lesson, then it's probably a good idea to do multiple answers. So once I've done that, I can then duplicate this all the way down. So duplicate, and I'm going to duplicate as many questions as I would like. So let's start with 10. Now 10 questions for me usually last about 15 minutes in a lesson. So you can do a little bit less, just a bit of trial and error. So what you need to do now is you need to type your question. Let's start with something very simple. So it's just 30 out of 10. All right, put that on the top. And then you can put your answers here. So let's put 30, 40, 50, and 60. Just remember, what you need to do now is you need to select which one is the answer, and that's by pressing the big circle button there. Now, once you've done that, you now need to find a YouTube video to put in here, okay? So let's go and hop over to YouTube and let's find one. So I've found one here, Sum 41 into Deep. So what I need to do is press share down there and then copy the link like that. And that's all I need, and then go back to Kahoot and put it in. So this is where we put the YouTube in. Add media, press YouTube and paste it in, like so. Now you've got start and end to your videos. So you could start, depends if there's a long bit at the beginning, you might want to start it 20, a minute in, depends on what your preference is. But because I had a 4 minute on the side here, the maximum length of the video can only be 4 minutes. At the minute it's going to be 3 minutes 42 because that's also, the video is shorter than 4 minutes long. That means the video will just stop. Okay, so it's always a good idea to try and choose or to try and tailor the time limit to the actual video. So I'm going to keep it like this because actually I think they'll be able to answer this one quite quickly, and then I don't usually get to a point where they struggle and run out of time. So you usually have enough time to answer the question. So I can press add. Now I can't play it now. It's always a good idea to test this though, to make sure that YouTube video is allowed to be embedded. But that is one example there. So at the minute I've got question 10. So I can just go and do the rest. Just before you're done, so I've done 2, just to speed this up. Up here, press settings and you can change lots of the settings. So yeah, I've put a name, given a description. You can put lobby music in where they're trying to log on. So you can put that in there. You can put a picture, but that's really, it's just really the name part. I'm just going to press done for now and it will save here. All you have to do is press done, like so. And now you can test your Kahoot. Okay, so let's go and have a look to see what it looks like for the children. So before you do anything, classic mode or team mode, I do team mode because I haven't got iPads for everyone, but a bit more options. It's quite important, these options here. So this is always good because sometimes the children take a very long time to come up with their own name. So quick generative names, brilliant. Random order of questions. I tend not to do that because I like to make the questions harder as they go along. Do like to do random order of answers. The rest of it's okay. You don't need any of this really. Definitely not that. And do not put that on because actually it gives you an opportunity to go through the question with the children there and then on the carpet without having to move on. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave all those and we're going to play team mode. And I will come up with a pin. So I'm going to put my pin in here, which will be, there you go. Just going to turn that on. Heat. 420. There you go. So they'll come up with this nickname. They'll spin their nickname and I'll give them a nickname. Ah, brilliant. And then they can put their actual names in as well if they're in teams. There you go. I'm ready to join. Brilliant. And you'll get lots of teams popping up over here if more people join. So I'm going to start. Now I've turned the sound off because then the music, my video won't be taken down on YouTube. But if you do this as a whole class, instead of them sending them out as a challenge for them to do later, it means the video will play on the screen like this, and then they'll have to answer on their device over here. So they'll be talking to each other, trying to work it out, going, oh, what's it going to be? 30 at 10 is 40, so I'm going to click that. And when everybody's answered, it then stops. So it waits until everybody's answered. So you can press next again, so I'm at the top, and the children know which team they are in. So again, like this, it's the same sort of thing. A question comes up, then a video, playing the video automatically on your board. Over here, this will start ticking up with how many teams have answered the question. And that is Stop the Music. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or check out some of my social media channels.